hear me? Yes. This is Ajalen. I'm from the community team, and I used to work in Chess 24. So this show, the Banter Blitz, is something that I really really love, and also that the community team is bringing back because we know that you all actually love the show and like love the host that is about to about to start the show in like 1 minute. I just wanted to say first thank you for waiting because I know that we're supposed to start 1 hour ago. But we have this champion chess tour and it was Magnus versus Alireza. And it was like a crazy, crazy match. Alireza finally won. So, well, I think like I hope that you enjoy the match. And now I will explain quickly because this is going to have like a few different changes compared with the old Banter Blitz that we used to have in Chess 24. And the only things like that you have to know is like you have to send the challenge and just using the commands in the chat. So be just sure to be present in the chat and make sure that you are just putting your username over there and we will be putting your challenge in the queue. So now, 1, 2, 3, ta-da! Jan, you're here.
Is that to wake up? Am I on camera? Hi.
Yes, you're here. We are here actually. Welcome and thank you so much for being here, for waiting also for the CCT.
Yeah, what a great event it's been. I didn't keep track. Magnus lost in the end. I
Yes.
struggled with the finals. He won the winners final, then the grand final, but he lost the grand final reset, and then he lost the grand final reset set. How did it go?
I know. There are too many grand finals, but like he won the winners, Alireza won the other bracket, the losers. Then they went to the match, and like since actually Alireza won the Armageddon in the first grand final, they went to the reset, and then well something like that, and then like they played 2 games more, and then like it was Armageddon again, and Alireza won at the end.
Yeah, congratulations to him. Also looked fantastic, I have to say. I'm losing my eyesight, so I'm studying the glasses game. And what bigger inspiration than
Yeah.
a fashion icon like Alireza? So I've been taking notes, not just on the chess moves. Anyway, what are we doing? We're doing Banter Blitz?
Yes, Banter Blitz.
What do
So
you-
you're back. So I will leave you now just with the things that you enjoy the most. That is, I guess, is supposed to be chess and talking with the community.
Yes.
So if you need
Those are my
anything,
two passions.
yeah, for sure, I know. And I will be here just in the background and like reading the chat and helping in anything that you need. Okay?
All right,
Cool. See you
let's
later.
go, community. How you guys doing? This show, it's what now? 90 minutes delayed? Been a while. Okay, 89. I'm exaggerating. I don't have any control over this vehicle. I'm just sitting here patiently waiting for the games to be started for me, which I don't like because I like to play favorites and pick the people that complement my looks in the chat. Well, now I just have to wait and play this privileged bunch of premium members that are in the queue. Who's this? Airman J? Hang on. First question I have: is it possible for me to turn the board around? I'm a tech expert. There must be some command, isn't it? Like F or something? You can say I'm a regular here. 1e4. I am familiar with this move, and I'm feeling brazen. Nothing to do with Airman J having a rating of 1110. I'm just a brave, confident chess player, and I will play the Sicilian. He plays knight c3. The close Sicilian is kind of dull. I will bring the knight out, unless he plays like Lawrence Trent, the Grand Prix attack. Is this what's called? There's a school of English chess players who were taught you go f4, knight f3, bishop out, castle, queen e1, queen h4, f5, and then you win. So let's try to figure out how to combat this plan. Maybe g6. Bring the bishop out. I'm still in book. I'm just pretending. I'm just playing dumb. In reality, I'm very smart and educated. Knight to d4. You shouldn't allow bishop takes c6 here, but instead hit the bishop with knight d4. Bishop c4 is rare. I guess it's more common for the bishop to go to d3. Not sure what I'm supposed to do, actually. I guess I can try to hit it with a6 and b5. What's going on, chat? It's been a while. Any hot topics out there in the chess world? Suki Ray feels like it's 2014 all over again. Those were the days, Suki Ray. You were still in your 30s. I was in my 20s. Times have changed. I'll attack the bishop. What do you think about Casablanca tournament? I think I'm doing commentary on it. I don't know the first thing. They play some classical positions. Gabat is saying, hello, Jan. How are you still awake at this time at your age? Whoa, the age shaming is already beginning. Now, full disclosure, I've been up at 8 a.m. this morning, and I'm choosing my words carefully. I'm saying at 8 a.m., not since 8 a.m., because I'm back to my degenerate ways. I have this chess streamer poker challenge, which I'm crushing, against the infamous Jotzbim and Raphael Chess. So I've been living like in my 20s. I've been starting to play poker at midnight, going to bed at 8 a.m., saying goodnight to the kids, getting up at whatever. Oh, I have 19 seconds, so it's maybe time to slightly speed up. But I'm not sure where I was on my report on my daily schedule. Getting up at noon? A bit later than noon, probably. Oh, panic. Panic's creeping in. How do you take my rook? My rook somehow disappeared. So this is Banter Blitz. You see grandmasters playing chess expertly, being fully focused on the game, and then using their superior minds and strategies to win the game in the end. I believe it's both a fun and educational format. We can learn a lot about back ranks, about the art of pre-moving, and it's a format that everybody loves. Borat F is saying that was embarrassing for everyone. Nah, I think not for Airman J. I think Airman J played a pretty good game. Other than that, could not agree more. Do we have another game? Any chance we could get a Dubov Italian today? Of course, that's the opening I've been studying. This is Ding's Prep. Let's flip the board again. Hang on, Ding's Prep is not on chess.com, is it? I thought that was leaked in different places. Okay, c5 didn't go well. I gotta go back to the roots. Play e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6. I'm being told I have a great course on this. That's on sale. So check that out. I'm a big specialist of developing the pieces. Here, knight takes e4, the open Spanish is what all the cool kids play. but I'm old school. I'll try to, bring the bishop out, bring the king to safety. After d3, gotta take a time out to make sure he doesn't take, and then take on e5. Now we can cuss, finally. Why is everybody so booked up? a4, what am I supposed to do? Threatening to take, so I have to go away with the rook. Now, time to develop some pieces, somehow. I don't know what's next. Bishop here, maybe? Maybe knight here. Big chess expert. This is Ding's Prep. Still playing a tempo. Where do I go? Sometimes you can play some odd maneuvers like this and this. But I guess I should try to act normal. Chess very tough. There's a Q. C2. Now my position looks sound. What am I supposed to do? Go F5? Pin him, maybe? D5 also possible. So many options. C4, B4. Can't decide. I'll go F5. Let's spice it up a little. Problem is if he takes, I should probably take with the bishop, because if rook takes, then d4 is a bit unpleasant. The bishop takes, I'm not dreaming of, because it weakens this diagonal. So if I find the time, I should put my king in the corner. Marlon Miller is saying, my goal today is to survive for at least 25 moves. That sounds like a modest goal. Where should the pieces go? Queen over here, maybe? That'll threaten stuff. How much does that chessboard in the background cost? That costs tens of euros. Queen g6, bishop e7. Should take first. I'm in my basement. I have a very ugly window behind it, so I'm covering it up with the chessboard. Also making sure that no fresh air ever gets in here. Queen g6, hitting the horsey. Goes h4. Direct, maybe type d5, there's rook a6. Although rook a6, maybe I have knight d4. Play for tricks. Not sure it's a great trick, but trick nonetheless. Because now after rook g6, I take the queen with check, so he has to take. Resigns is a bit early. I don't think White should resign. He can take on d4. I take the rook and then take on e5, and game very much continues. But I saw cheapo, so had to go for it. All right, thanks for the game. This is Ding's Prep. I feel I'm improving throughout the show. Like not talk-wise, that's getting worse, but I played better this game than the one before. So whoever's next in line is really in for a world of hurt. Oh, this Marlon Miller, 423. So your goal is to get to move 25. Let's keep count. E4. This is already 2 moves. Gotta attack. I don't like this line aesthetically. We lose a bunch of time to hopefully win a pawn. But time comes and goes. Pawns are forever. Ganzinesco is saying, well, the logo's green, the board looks differently, but glad to see you back bantering and blitzing. Yeah, don't get used to it. I'm just here to put a pretty face and legitimacy on the Banter Blitz brand, and then it will very soon become the Danny Wrench and Casa Corley show. Knight h5, that's a mistake. I can take it. I'll take it. I'm wondering if I should take on f7 first. But guess we can take like this. Threatening checkmate. Mr. Miller, I'm a bit worried about getting to that 25th move. Queen f3, then it's not actually checkmate, right? Queen g5, queen f7, king d8. We don't want that. So I should take here first. And he takes on Eurovision. I missed the whole thing. Who won? Did the Spanish contribution win? I heard there was some controversy about the song Sora, which is tough for me to pronounce. Wouldn't understand why. Just means a female fox, right? Spanish got robbed? Whoa. Nemo won? Who's that? Chess streamer AK Nemsko? No. King on d6. Let's threaten a fork. Whole crowd cheering them, but they got like 12 votes. So rigged. You can't even trust the Eurovision de la Chanson voting anymore. But I didn't watch it. I watched the Comedy Central roast of Tom Brady. That was fun. I don't follow American football, but I'm now a big fan of Rob Gronkowski. He seems nice. Germany 12th, almost like a win. That's the highest Germany has gotten since Lena, no? Could take the rook, but I want to checkmate this king. How do I get it? Still gonna be pretty safe somewhere over here. Frankly, I would normally just take the rook. I'm so focused on move 25. I have to try to open the position to get there. Thoughts on World Chess Championship? Gukesh versus Ding. Yes, still gotta wrap our heads around that. I don't know. I'm very glad to see Ding back in action, and my best guess would be he will slowly but steadily improve. But what we've seen from him when he's played lately was not close to the level he's had before. So if he can't get back to peak Ding, then Gukesh should be in good shape, but should be exciting. Queen e6, where are we? We're at move 15. King is still alive and well. How can you resign? Ah, he lost some time. Oh, sorry. Flagging before move 25 does count. Yeah, that went wrong quickly in the opening after knight g5. This is a bit of an unfair move targeting this pawn. Here, you have to play pawn to d5 to break the connection between the bishop and the pawn over here. Then after pawn to d5, e takes d5, things get complicated. But first black has to defend against the immediate attack. On f7, play d5. Only good move. Traxler people, don't add me. Well, actually, Jan said d5 is the only move, but bishop c5 is really interesting there. Check out my correspondence game I played in 1992. Thanks for the game, Marlon Miller. Suki Ray doesn't want me to explain anything. Such a stickler. Will you be back for team chess again? Pair with someone new this time, maybe. Yeah, I need a better teammate. This Svidler guy, let's face it. He's not gonna take us to the promised land. He's a front runner. He's like Tyrese Halliburton. Shout out to Peter if you're watching. I'm black guy, that's why I'm confused. He doesn't play a move. Very hard to figure this out. D4. Oh, the very soft. What do you do here? C5? This is a very tricky line. I didn't know about this line, but then I watched some YouTube videos from Alex Benza, and now I'm all caught up. We shouldn't go knight c6 because of knight b5. Who knew? So I'll stop. I'll stop all knight b5 action by playing a6. Knightly Saleh saying I usually play c6 instead of c5. I guess that's also possible, but I like, to attack the center. G3. It's a bit slow. Let's try to take some pawns. G3 strikes me as a little. Bit of a loss of time. Just castle a Goldfarb. Knight a4. We will take 4. So let's take this as well. Now I should try not to lose an exchange after knight b6, rook d8, bishop c7. But how? It's a tall order. Perpetual Chess is asking the real questions. Did I miss who's going to win the NBA championship? Did you guys see Jokic last night? There was some serious stuff. Very inspiring. Oh, I thought this was a fork, but technically it just attacks the rook, so I'm still in business. Should I allow knight d6 or should I try to be ambitious? Maybe I can try to be ambitious. Keep this knight stranded. I know who's gonna win. Boston is good, but I stopped watching Boston games. It's a bit boring. Like they shoot their threes, then they win by 15, or they don't show up. Then they lose. So I'm all over the New York, Indiana, and Boston, Minnesota series. Now my piece up. Expertly trapped the knight. So it's time. Time to exchange a bunch of things. not my G-pawn. Very sensitive spot. Tactics. 18 seconds. The king is coming for one final mission. Is this stalemate? Almost. It's check, so it's unlikely there's stalemate. And a Goldfarb resigns. Thank you for the game. A Goldfarb. Any secret camps and exotic locations preparing for rapid team championships coming up? I don't know. I don't know. I think the world is moving to online, so we can all just stay in our basements. No more need to go to Bali. Let's play the Grunfeld. It's Akshar. Is this what to do? I guess it costs. Shadow Sprite, you get removed from the queue. So rigged. E4. Such aggression. Let's bring the bishop out. Zacer is saying, I've had to learn German to appreciate Jan in the meantime. Yeah, I've been streaming in my native tongue in German. I feel it's, it's a language that's better suited for humor. It rolls right off the tongue. And Germans, you probably know, are world-renowned for their sense of humor and their melodic language. So in English, I struggle a bit saying anything funny. If you've been watching the show, you might have noticed. But in German, it's a straight-up comedy routine. I do have a Twitch, Sjanistan TV. Is this the one and only new Banter Blitz iteration with Jan? I don't know. I don't know what the future plans are in chess.com headquarters. I'm guessing it's the start of a beautiful new series that will feature a rotating cast of hosts, chess personalities, from strong grandmasters to streamers. I don't have a clue. I'm just here for this. Is Radio Jan also coming back? I don't know. He's been hibernating for like a decade now. What's his position? I have a knight here and I'm a pawn up. So should be doing well. Pawn to e5. Maybe. Shadow Spry saying, wait, yeah, weren't you both Magnus and Nepo second? And yeah, also Giri's in the meantime. I'm what's the term? A gun for hire sounds like I'm dangerous. I guess the correct word is a whore. Like whoever will have me, I'll be around. But seriously speaking, I wasn't really joking. I love being involved in top chess, and obviously I'm not good enough as a player anymore. And working for Magnus stopped when he stopped playing World Championship matches. So whenever there's an opportunity to be close to this chase for the title, I'm very grateful. And if I get a chance to be around. We play the Mr. Dodgy Invitational this year. I don't know, it's an invitational. I haven't been invited, so I do not know. I don't think I've ever played it. It's a lot of pressure. Maybe I'll get a chance to comment. Maybe me and Peter Heine. Springwire saying, too sad it's so late in Hamburg right now. The whole stream want to see your daughter. Now she's she hasn't been on camera much. Are you following the Drake Kendrick Lamar beef? I've been trying, but I couldn't really figure out what it's about. What is it about? How did the beef start? Is it because Drake was talking about a big three of rap, which included J. Cole, and Kendrick took offense because he thought it was a big two or a big one? I really didn't get it. I tried listening to some of the Kendrick disses, but I didn't really get what they were talking about. According to Kendrick, and I have no reason to doubt his words, Drake seems to have some family problems. Is that accurate? Are you currently taking a break from the Thailand Open? I couldn't go. It broke my heart, but it collided with the candidates, so I could not go to the Thailand Open. But of course, there's always next year. Do you have to keep studying chess yourself in order to be able to help others as a second? I think it would probably help. Personally, I choose not to do it and rely on my charming personality to keep me in business, but I guess that would be a good idea. Marlon Miller is saying, I don't listen to a lot of hip hop, but from what I've listened to, I think Kendrick Lamar is a way better rapper. Of course. Good Kid, Mad City. It's a classic. I don't even know the title of a Drake album. How many times have we visited St. Louis? I've been to St. Louis once. We played the Slav. He has Big Shack. 0-8. Don't go Bishop F5, Big Shack. That weakens this pawn. 95 doesn't lose. That's the good thing about it. But it gives up sort of the center. How does this work? Should know. I do not. Maybe it's nothing special. Takes Queen B3. Then I can give what in the beautiful German language we call a Zwischenschach. Or I could recapture, but then after CD, I don't think I have that much. So I'll go with the Zwischenschach. Give another Schach. Here's big Schach. But I'm not sure how much better I am here. Black is quite solid. King C8. Bring the pieces out. Maybe not that much is happening. That's quite disappointing. Biggie or Tupac? I've always been a Biggie guy. Tupac somehow was too, what's the word? I don't know. Too preachy. Too smart for me. While I still listen to Ready to Die. If I ever listen to music. Do you like Radiohead? Nah. Also, I heard that Kramnik really hates Radiohead. Like this album, OK Computer. He really despises. He thinks computer not okay at all. Um, can you reveal what Nepo would have done if Fabi played 1e4? Of course, the tournament is over. There are no more secrets out there. The plan was to play the Scandinavian. You got a sneak preview of John Bartholomew's new course and was going to use all these secrets in the Scandinavian. So Fabi dodged a bullet there. Oh, I'm so tricky. How's the poker training going, Jan? I'm crushing the poker, frankly. I don't want to um spoil the competition or make it less fun for Jospin or Raphael Chess, but it's pretty much over. They never stood a chance to begin with because I'm a highly skilled poker player. Sorry, guys. It's no punchline. That's the truth. How's this not checkmate yet? So hard to give checkmate. Big Schach, fighting hard. Probably I missed a mate in 2 or 3. It does very much feel like that. Still not in terrible shape, but this game should have been over a long time ago. Rook c7 was made, last move. I'm not very good at giving checkmates. Normally, what I check is that I make it to move 21, and then I do this. So I rarely ever get to the mating phase. And that applies to chess as well. This is checkmate. Thanks for the game. Big Schach. 008. See, I've been speaking so much German. I'm saying 08. 08. Big Schach 08. Wow. Who rated us? Oh, thank you so much for the raid, chess.com. That's exciting. Hi, everybody. Now I'm nervous. Let's play against Muiz Aftab. I will go 1e4. Oh, and he plays a Scandinavian? How dare you? I'll bring the knight out. I think you're supposed to bring the other knight out, attack the queen. But the queen retreats anyway. The problem with knight c3 is it blocks the c-pawn. So it's not a perfect move. It's probably the best move. But knight f3 is not that stupid either. And the queen retreats voluntarily. I can do without knight c3. And just develop pieces. Play c4 later. Now with b6 played so early, feeling I should try to use that somehow. Not sure how yet, but I should try. Nothing direct. Here. Tactics. He didn't fall for my cunning trap. That's very disappointing. At least the king is in the center now, so should be doing all right. It's time to put the knight on c3 after all. Nah, still don't like it. Put the rook here. Hint at d5. Now I don't know what to do anymore. Oh, I guess I'll slow down. Now this looks very meek. Nah, probably should play knight c3. If he dares to take the pawn, I'll develop very quickly. Can we have a full list of sports that you follow? Sure. The only sports I really follow is NBA. I'm not sure. I guess the sport's called basketball, but I only follow the NBA really. Then arm wrestling. Is that a sport? Mainly I watched that old Stallone movie, Over the Top. But yeah, I guess arm wrestling is a sport. Since our friend Dutch Grandmaster Lucas van Forest got into arm wrestling. I think he finished third in the Dutch championship over 100 kilos. No, I don't know what weight class it was, but I think he finished third in something. Other than that, I don't know. I watch a lot of, as you can tell by my buffed physique, I watch a lot of YouTube fitness channels. I'm watching Renaissance Periodization. Dr. Mike Israetel is telling me to slow down the eccentric. That's how I spend my time. I lead a very, very full life, ladies and gentlemen. Are you rooting for Nuggets or Timberwolves? Oh, Nuggets for sure. Have you played pickleball, Jan? Is it popular in Germany? No, I know that word, but frankly, I don't know what exactly pickleball is. Is it what the Germans, we call Völkerball, where you throw the ball at other kids and try to hit them with a ball? No, that's dodgeball, right? So I don't know what pickleball is. Oh, I'm short on time as usual. Time to speed up before we continue our spirited discussion of pickleball. I'm doing well. He can't take because this is checkmate. And if queen g6, which seems to be the logical move, then I can ask some questions as well. But I gotta speed it up. No bigger pre-moving expert than me. King f2, very important. And who is up top? Sorry for bungling that name. Does resign. Thank you for the game. Shadow Spray is saying, wait, Jan, so in the Scandinavian, after knight c3, what would Nepo play? Queen a5, queen d6, queen d8? I don't know. I feel like now I'm really telling tales out of school. But queen e5 check, very underrated there. Then they go like bishop e2, and you go c6, queen c7. Very tricky. Spring One is saying, come on, Jan, you have seen the movie Dodgeball? It does ring a bell, barely. Is it the one with the dodgeball coach Patches O'Houlihan, who teaches the 5 Ds of dodgeball: dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge? Or am I thinking of a different movie? Have you played any other board games? Not really. I don't even like chess. Like, I don't see the point of spending more time with other board games. No, poker, I guess, is not technically a board game. Go, I don't know the rules. No, frankly, I have very little interest in any any board games. Well, video games, yeah, Vampire Survivors. I think um they reset Vampire Survivors, so I can start from scratch, and I will have a whole new experience of clearing all the levels for the 150 hours that I I shall invest into Vampire Survivors. Now that I've pretty much won the poker challenge, I'm free for the month. I don't see anything stopping me from streaming Vampire Survivors nonstop. Wow, Colin's in the chat. Colin, I guess you're not watching, but long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Should we make it show up on the events homepage? Nah, it's almost over. Just plug my Chessable course somewhere. 1e4, aggressive repertoire. If you want to learn to be as great an e4 player, not like me, but like the strong players that I worked for, whose secrets I'm now shamelessly selling. And check my Chessable aggressive 1e4 repertoire. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go again. Jingo Ringo. 1d4. Excellent move. I'll go d5. No, maybe the Slav. Cover the pawn. g3. I don't know what to do against g3. Can we get another fourth move? Don't know this one. Guess I could move the bishop out. Could go here. You already broke my spirit, Jingo Ringo. I'm very sad and bored. Which yeah, are both true statements. The Hawk is saying, I've played all the DLC of Vampire Survivors. It is the best game ever invented, is it not? I took a break for like a year from Vampire Survivors, but I feel it's time. Time for the big challenges again. Springwater is saying, how's the learning of Connect 4 theory going? Oh, yeah, Connect 4 I'm pretty good in. But I've been studying a lot of poker theory recently, like GTO stuff. And probably I can dedicate a small amount of my poker GTO studies to Connect 4 GTO, which is easier. You connect 4 white to move wins with correct play. So yeah, that is a good point. I'll take time out of my schedule to intensify my Connect 4 studies. What else is going on in the chess world? So Ali Reza won the tour thing. 94, 95. Are you copying my moves, sir? I'll do something weird. Who's winning Title Tuesdays? Any interesting winners? Any untouchables getting touched? What's going on there? Shadow Sprite. I can't confirm or deny completely, but I could have lied about the Scandinavian. And so don't get too hung up on it. Not saying I did lie, but I could have lied. Dubov was second. My bishop is sort of trapped, but not fully trapped yet. Try to maybe 6 rook b3. Does that get me anywhere? Maybe it's not so bad. Kramnik keeps losing to Stockfish. Huh. Stockfish according to him, or is he literally playing Stockfish now? Sometimes I lose track a bit. How was it? Nakamura is no longer sus. Now it's sus if you win against Nakamura. Or what's the status? Sometimes I lose track of the current investigations. Grishuk got second. Like Grishuk is that's okay. No, it was bad when Grishuk got 99th, I thought. Hang on, we're losing track here. What am I supposed to do? Am I even better? Maybe I'm not even better. Very disappointing. Can I push that A-pawn? Calculating. Rook takes, bishop f8, rook b5, rook c8. That's how far I've gotten. Which I think was pretty good. Pretty good effort on my part. Now I thought, since I pushed the a-pawn, it should be pretty fast. Rook b8 is a bit annoying, but king g7, I guess it's okay. Which one to take? Then take this first. Oh, panic crept in for Jingo Ringo. Keeps fighting admirably. But this is a tough position to hold. Thanks for the game, Jingo Ringo. Rito Salad is saying, if I get a better gaming chair, I will be able to beat Hikaru. I would think so. Master Gustav. Amazing name. Let's play e4 against Master. Oh, I'm excited. This is like a fantasy. He's probably booked up. Are you booked up, sir? What am I supposed to do here? C3? I'll just develop pieces. How bad can it be? Bring some pieces out. I don't want any trouble, Gustav. Look how booked up this guy is. Bishop c7. No, I've been looking at this a bit for part 2 of my e4 repertoire, and I like this line for white. It's obviously it's playable for black, but I thought it's putting some pressure. And now just have the 2 bishops with a fairly pleasant position. So can't complain too much. I should find the time to go king h1 at some point. Get the king out of the danger zone. g5. Drastic measures. All right, I'll go. Now what? Horsey here would be nice, I guess. Maybe. I blundered knight c5. Not a big deal, fortunately, but I did still blunder it. Not gonna lie. Should lie more. I already lied about the Scandinavians, so I feel I can't lie too much. Gotta mix in some half-truth with your lies. Sir Maddie is saying, is Gustafsson Gustav's son? Yeah, it literally means that. I'm not sure if Gustav is my literal father. I would doubt it. I don't think he's a FIDE master, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's one of these late reveals. Knight c5, he spotted it. Um, Not sure where to go. Yeah, shouldn't have allowed this. Still in good shape, but not as good as my position used to be, which is unfortunate. Take, take. Chess is so complicated, for me at least. How did I mess this beautiful position up so horribly? Position did not deserve this. Oh, sorry, I switched on the chess.com community chat. I'm trying to. I'm a tech wizard, like most people my age, but I'm trying to get there. What have I done to this lovely position? Very sad. Trying to calculate, but unsuccessfully. I don't like my position. The d pawn is too strong, just d2 or whatever. I know what to do. Doesn't fall for my cunning rook e4 knight g5 trap, but maybe for my direct knight g5 trap. It's going no. Okay. We will never know. I'll just pretend I got this all figured out. Well, cluelessly moving my rook around. Oh, that was an unfortunate pre-move. Sorry, Gustav. I was crashing in the opening because of my great prep, but then I started messing up. Not sure where I am. Mainly I missed knight c5. Shouldn't have played queen d3, but probably knight e3 here directly. But still, exciting game. Shameless flagging? No, I played slowly and badly, then I took the rook. I can't be accused of flagging anymore. I lack the speed. Let's play against Vijay Radhakrishnan, the Caro-Kann. Amazing opening. Bring the bishop out. Now all these cool kids, they play h4. Now I'm out of the book. Unfortunately, I am now out of the book. What do you do? A6 and then c5 one day? I do not know. He seems to know, which is unfortunate. This bishop is a little loose here. Maybe an expert Kokam player would have found a better square. Bishop g5. Guess I'll go away. I want to go here, but then bishop e3 pins me. f4. Time to get some pieces out. Let's take somewhere. So aggressive. That could also be a target. Scott was saying, been enjoying part 1 and I'm looking forward to part 2 of my E4 repertoire. Glad to hear it. No, it will be a two-parter. Just a two-parter. Like The Godfather. We do not acknowledge the third. Cat take. What a terrible move. Sometimes my hand plays terrible moves. Not sure where I'm going with these queen maneuvers. Hopefully, it will all make sense in the end. Any calls from Ding's camp for you to be second? No. Ding. But Ding, he likes his classic rock, right? I'm more of a hip-hop guy. I'm not sure that would work. Got take. What is going on? I'm not as much better as I'd like to be. And I blundered b3. Can I stop the blundering? Okay, he missed it too, fortunately. Now we're back in business. Hate this stuff. I was taught, as a young man, I was taught, Jan, if you have a rook ending, you must play like Grandmaster. And I never forgot this wisdom. How would a team Rapport and Gustafsson work together? I think it'd be great. We'd have great Rapport, mediocre Gustafsson. That should be fine. Did I win on time? In my defense, I should be winning too. No, A, B, C2, rook C8, rook B5, take E5. But another tough struggle. Thank you for the game. Let's play David G. What are the rules of this Banter Blitz? Does this ever end? Does it end when I lose? I pretty much lost the first game. Bishop g5. No, we can do it. All right, we'll do another half hour. That, according to my math, it's like 5 games. Oof. It's gotta be stressful, ladies and gentlemen. What is this position? I have the bishops, but here's space. Not sure I like black's position. Did you lose the first game? Technically, I won, but it was not a very deserved victory, I would say. Long-term viewers, or viewers that used to watch this nonsense 10 years ago, will know, though, that it's a Banter Blitz staple to lose the first game and then to restart the show. It's very hard to come in hot. Like, even the Denver Nuggets, they lose a game or two before they're ready. Sticky and saying, hey, Jan, any idea why E4, E5 core is on sale and not the aggressive E4 one? I think the aggressive E4 one will be on sale next week because it got elected as the course that really has to be on sale. So they couldn't do it for this one. And they went with the E4, E5. That's, of course, a classic lifetime repertoire. But back then, I was mellow and sound and giving correct lines. Now I've become a firebrand. Stockfish and Leela tend to dislike this pawn structure. That is true, but they tend to like bishops. So this particular position, I don't think they would dislike too much. What advice would you give to someone who's 13 and 2400 to 2500 to improve? Why would they need to improve further? You're doing great. You're 13, 2400 till 2500. Just keep playing. You'll improve automatically. Have you ever seen a 13-year-old that 2500 and they dropped to like 2460 when he was 18? Never seen it. I think they've got it all figured out. Just do like I did. Don't make any friends. Don't pick up any hobbies. Use the mocking in high school as fuel for your chess. That's my advice. Yeah, Bishoy 2 and Fantasy, I think I'm giving that in part 2. Yeah, I thought that was a good move. Can I take? Guess I could take. Oh, I'm out of ideas. I want to go A5, but then B5, I'm not sure I've accomplished all that much, if we're being honest. Maybe I'll keep this pawn. Try to open. Spring One is saying, I know Lars Shandorf had some antidote to it. All these antidotes in chess. I normally just give the first computer line and then whatever it says with 013, but we can also pretend that grandmasters are doing all this deep scheming and coming up with notes and antidotes. That Bishop 2 is a pretty good move. How do I win this? I haven't exactly been smooth, to put it mildly. Deep calculation. So if bishop takes, I go somewhere Rook f3 is maybe smart. This guy's making a lot of smart moves. It's not nice. Oh, I don't have time. Okay, then time to speed up. Run. Oof, that was close. Mr. Gerald saying, Jan, was there ever a time when you thought about to quit chess completely? Do you remember? I don't know. I would argue I sort of quit. I mean, quit playing um, when I was like 31, 32-ish. And I mean, I've stuck around chess, but that's for lack of other skills. So no, of course I'm sometimes sick of chess, but I'm sort of deep, deep in this world, so tough to tough to pivot now. Not now. Like I mean, I hate losing, of course, and sometimes you're sick of looking at chess, but I've never hated the chess world. Like I think, of course, everyone, me included, is being very self-deprecating and talking about uncool and awkward chess players are. But I think it's a pretty decent world compared to the others I've seen out there. So I've always liked it, even if I dislike whatever my chess level or looking at the game or whatnot. And like I said, I also don't have any other skills like like typing. Do you have any other skills? C6, hang on, I gave this one of my old courses. Don't use my stuff against me. Now what? Need to get some pieces out. I thought d5 is the way to go. Maybe this is all right too. Our opponent is a national master after all. Never seen this um, e5, d5 business. That doesn't look too bad. Some point I should develop some pieces, but I guess not yet. Feels a little loose. I'm not really better, am I? Oh, I clicked on decline all challenges. Was that okay? I think I'm being paired automatically if you enter the queue. If not, apologies, I misclicked. Then please re-challenge. And that was a misclick. Yeah, I'm not better at all here. Am I worse? Maybe time for some adventures. Not sure how you play this for a win. I'm not even sure how to play this for a draw. But I just keep making moves, I guess. What's going on? Do I have any tricks? Knight f6, something? Nah. No tricks whatsoever. That's disappointing. Don't see any tricks. Such a classy player. It's not fair if they play well. I don't like it. Just being methodically outplayed here. Oops, that was a bit of a mistake. What? Why? All right, can't say. I deserve more, but counting till 3 was never my forte. Good game. Um, whoa, that's always shock. The game just ended. Anyway, we play very well. Probably. Well, in the end, I was hoping for a little more, but did not deserve it. Time to calm down. Play a nice little Italian against Markus. Markus, alles gut bei dir? That's German for hi. We say, alles gut bei dir? That's okay. Markus is pinning me. That's not nice. I will counterpin. So what topics haven't we covered? We've covered the state of the chess world. We've covered the NBA playoffs, the Eurovision Song Contest, and we've covered in great detail how to get from 1600 to 1800 as an adult improver and the correct distribution of the time that you should study tactics, openings, middle games. And so what else is there? Movies? I haven't seen a lot of movies. The Fall Guy? Do Germans say Zwischenzug in their everyday life? We don't talk much in our everyday life. But Zwischenzug now, I think that's used mainly in a chess context. Like you could use it for an intermediate move in other contexts, but I don't think it's being done all that much. Zugzwang is used, but Zwischenzug I haven't heard much. You say der Zwischenzug ist schon wieder zu spät. This show has been as delayed as an average German train. That's the biggest myth about Germany, that German trains are on time. It's a sad situation. I won. Sorry, Marcus. I don't know where it went wrong, actually. This should still be sort of okay. But here the best move is knight to b1. And then in order to reinforce this horsey, not an easy way to play knight b1 back. But that's why in the Italian, most people prefer to put a pawn on c3, not a knight. Vito Monkey, how are you doing on this beautiful, what day is it? I have no idea what day it is. Wednesday. Pushing my luck here, going d4, c5. Can you play f5 here? As a kid, I used to play this position with f5, e4, bishop c3 via a different move order. Why not? It's a dumb plan, but at least it's a plan. You want to go knight f6, queen a5, knight d7, knight b6, knight e4, bishop d7, queen a4. Well, my nose is starting to bother me. I have many ailments. I had corona like a week ago. Remember corona? And I had sort of forgotten about it, but turns out you can still get it. That's gone. But now I have other problems. I have a mosquito bite on my arm somewhere. I was trying to use this to show off my triceps, but it doesn't look great with the camera angle. It's much bigger in real life. What else do I have? I think I have a splinter in my thumb. And I have allergies. In German, we call this Pollenflug. What's the English word? Is it like pollen flight? How do you complain about your allergies in English? Probably in the US and Canada, you don't have that problem so much because you don't have like trees and stuff. But in Europe, we have a lot of trees, and once they start blossoming, like stuff starts flying around. And then people like me that spend all the time indoors, they have allergic reactions to it. Hay fever. Ah, yeah, hay fever. There you go. Although hay fever is a bit more specific. Which trees are the worst for you? I really dislike variation trees. Vincent Keimer loves them. Can't stand them. So many branches. Leon saying, warum ist der ganze Chat English? English show, Leon. We have to speak the common tongue today. So we've both made sort of logical moves. Here's the double pawns. I remember I played this line in the European Junior Championship under 16. The year was, I don't know, 1995, 96. Was in Poland, in the city of Zagan. I had a TV in my room, and I spent a lot of time watching the Polish quiz show Pinch Naza Pinch. That's all I remember from the tournament. This line at Pinch Naza Pinch, which I guess means 5 times 5, but I couldn't fully gather the rules from my studies back then. But I watched a lot of Pinch Naza Pinch, and once in a while they would have Baywatch. But there was one Polish voice actor doing all the voices for all the characters. So he would voice both Pamela Anderson and David Hasselhoff in Polish. So it was hard to keep track of who was currently speaking as well. Let's uh, that's what I remember from Zagan. I had a good time. It's a judgmental mug. Shout out. I think I lost that game I played with this line. I'm not sure. Maybe I did. Was before the internet, kids. We had to watch TV in Polish. We had no other means to entertain ourselves. It was a dark, dark time in human history. Like no internet, no cell phones. People talk to each other. No social media. Wouldn't wish it on anybody. I'm playing very slowly all these games. No, I should make a note to self or note to Danny Wrench when he takes over the Banter Blitz baton. That one has to either play better or more quickly. The last game against Aditya Mita. Oh, this is exciting. I've seen Aditya has announced if it's unsportsmanlike, in case he has a repetition to go for it. No, of course not. That's what repetitions are for, to repeat. By all means, repeat. It would be unsportsmanlike to make me suffer more instead of repeating moves. What is this line? It's some weird caro with an extra a6, which I guess is playable. Can't be too bad. It looks like Aditya put a lot of thought into this, making his moves quickly and confidently. I, as usual, have no clue what I'm doing, but I guess like putting some pieces in the rough vicinity of the middle of the board can't be too bad. Queen b3 allows bishop f3, which is probably not great, if we're being honest. But here we are. What's done is done. Can't do anything brutal. Like I'm thinking about g4, bishop g6, takes, knight f7, but nah, it's too much for me. Here or here? Sir Manny is saying, yeah, did you see Lako's But Hang On compilation? No, I saw Lako today. Greetings to Peter. Like on a Zoom call. But I did not see his But Hang On compilation. Is that something he says? But hang on. Sounds like something he will say. What if we go for this intermezzo? I wish I could calculate. Chess would be so much simpler if I could calculate. Stuff like takes, king f8. Do I win then? Do I not win? How do I find out? Celebrities. What do they know? Do they know things? Let's find out. It's very frustrating, and I'm not kidding, that I struggle so much like calculating lines like this. It looks good, but does it work? I don't know. Then I end up making some bailout move that I haven't thought about for 1 second. It's very frustrating to not be able to calculate. Okay, I'll whine later, and for now, make some moves. Take something. Exciting. Sorry, gotta shut up here. See? Oh! I'll slip! I was gonna take on e6, I promise. Okay, it's a fitting end. Fitting end to the show. But I promise I meant to take on e6. How did that happen? Oh boy. Except draw? You can repeat. I don't want any gifts. Checkmate me or repeat moves. Seems very dedicated to checkmating. To repeating a rook up, so he wasn't kidding about that. And good game, Aditya. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. I was trying to make it all the way to e6, but strength left me somewhere around the d6 square. But I almost got there. Still, a fitting finale. Thank you so much for watching, for participating. Sorry I didn't manage to bring up all the chats. I did try. It's more stupidity than lack of trying on my part, which is how I usually justify things. So this has been fun. I hope it will mark an era of glorious banter blitzes in the future. Thanks so much, Chess.com, for bringing it back, for giving me the tremendous honor of being the first in a long series of Banter Blitzers. Buy my Chessable course. The old E4, E5 course is on sale, still good, but the new aggressive 1E4 course is cutting edge, aggressive, white E4 repertoire. That is the one you want. So go check that out right now. Other than that, I don't have much to plug. I'm crushing the poker competition already. Don't need support. No, it's been fun. See you guys next time. Have a good night. And Angela is back to take us home.
Yeah, no, just to say thank you so much for everything, and I will just give some announcement to everyone. But like, thank you so much for everything. I will just pull my camera, and you can have some rest after all the games that you had. So
yeah, it's very late for me. 11 p.m. Like bedtime is coming up.
the fun is about to start actually for you probably now. But anyways, yeah, hope to see you. Probably we will have you soon anyway. So we will just contact and just keep in touch there. So thanks, Jan.
Looking forward to it. Good night.
Thank you. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. This is Ajalen from the Chess.com community team and also, well, former Chess24 employee. So I'm very big fan of chess. I'm very big fan of the community and the Banter Blitz and Jan, obviously. So I just wanted to say that stay tuned because we will have more Banter Blitz. It's going to be in Main 30, the next one with Casa Corley. Then we will have the one and only Daniel Wrench in June. And we will keep in contact with Jan because probably we want to have him at least on monthly basis or bi-monthly, like depending on his availability. So thank you so much for being here and we hope to see you soon. Also, like one more thing before I forget, on Monday we'll have GM Niels Grandelius. He's going to be playing the opening roulette, playing just only Rui Lopez. So for 2 hours, so you can play the tournament, you can play with him, and also you can actually watch the live stream that is going to be in the community channels as well. And that's it. So thank you so much for everything, for being here, and hope to see you soon.